Now, let's make the unicorn's ears. If you're making the pink unicorn's ears, you'll first need to crochet the inner ear with rose red yarn. If you're making the ears for the white unicorn, crochet the inner ear with pink yarn. Take out the yarn in the corresponding color. Then hang the yarn over your hand. The ears begin with chain stitches. First, make a slip knot. Take out the crochet hook. Place the crochet hook under the working yarn. Wrap the yarn around the crochet hook once, going counterclockwise. Use your finger to press down the loop on the crochet hook. Pinch the crossing point of the yarn with your thumb and middle finger. Then yarn over the crochet hook. Pull the yarn through the loop on your hook. Next, pull the yarn tail. Tighten the loop. And just like that, you've made a slip knot. Now, let's crochet for chain stitches. The first chain stitch, yarn over the hook once. Pull the yarn through the loop on your hook. And just like that, you've made a chain stitch. From the side, you'll see a V shape. Attach a stitch marker to the right side of this V shape. Now, crochet the second chain stitch, yarn over the hook once. Pull the yarn through the loop on the hook. The second chain stitch is done. The third chain stitch. The fourth chain stitch. 4 chain stitches are done. Then we need to crochet backwards. First, let's check out the hook insertion point. Pull the loop bigger. Remove the crochet hook. 1 chain stitch creates a V shape. When we crochet backwards, it means inserting hook through the left side of the chain stitches. This is the first insertion point for crocheting backwards. This is the second insertion point for crocheting backwards. This is the third insertion point for crocheting backwards. Put the crochet hook back into the loop, then pull the working yarn. Adjust the loop's eyes. If the working yarn is loose and can't hold tension, you can pull the end connected to the yarn ball. Or reattach the yarn on your hand. Skip the last chain stitch and don't crochet it. Make a single crochet in the second to last chain stitch. Insert your crochet hook through the left side of the chain stitch. Yarn over the hook. Press the hook tip down, touch the working yarn, pull the yarn through the stitch. Now you have 2 loops on your hook. Yarn over again. Pull the yarn through the 2 loops on your hook. 1 single crochet is done. Take out a stitch marker. Mark this stitch. Next, we'll crochet to double crochet. Let's check out how to make a double crochet. First, yarn over the crochet hook once. Now there are 2 loops on the crochet hook. Insert the hook into the next chain stitch. Yarn over and pull the yarn through the stitch. Now there are 3 loops on the hook. Yarn over again. Pull the yarn through the first 2 loops on your crochet hook. Now there are 2 loops left on the hook. Wrap the yarn around the crochet hook again. Pull the yarn through the 2 remaining loops on the hook. And just like that, you've made 1 double crochet. Make another double crochet. First, yarn over the crochet hook once. Insert the hook into the next chain stitch. Yarn over and pull the yarn through the stitch. Now, you should have 3 loops on your hook. Yarn over again. Pull the yarn through the first 2 loops on the hook. Yarn over. Pull the yarn through the remaining 2 loops on the hook. And that's how you finish the second double crochet. Next, crochet 1 chain stitch. 1 chain stitch is done. Then leave about a 6-inch yarn tail. Cut the yarn. Pull the yarn tail out and tighten it. And just like that, 1 inner ear is done. Now, use light pink yarn to make the outer ear. If you're making a white unicorn's ear, use white yarn to make the outer ear. Take out the yarn in the corresponding color. First, hang it on your hand. Then pinch the fabric and yarn tail together. Crochet along the 2 sides where the stitch markers are attached. Let's start crocheting. You can move the stitch marker over to the left side. Then insert your crochet hook through the stitch with the stitch marker. Next, yarn over and pull the yarn through that stitch. First, make a chain stitch. Yarn over your crochet hook and pull the yarn through the loop on the hook. 1 chain stitch is done. Now, make a single crochet in the same stitch. You can go ahead and take off the stitch marker now. Next, crochet 3 single crochet along the side. We'll crochet 3 more single crochet along the side with the yellow stitch marker. Finally, make a chain stitch. Then pull the loop bigger and remove the hook. Leave about a 6-inch yarn tail and cut the yarn. Pull the yarn tail out and tighten it up. And just like that, 1 ear is done. You'll need to make 2 ears for 1 unicorn. Here's what the 2 ears look like once they're completed. Now, let's make the unicorn's tail. For the pink unicorn, use rose reed yarn for the tail. For the white unicorn, use blue yarn for the tail. Take out the yarn in the corresponding color, hang it on your hand. The tail starts with chain stitches. First, make a slip knot. Take out the crochet hook. Put your crochet hook under the working yarn. Then yarn over once, going counterclockwise. Use your finger to press down the loop on the crochet hook. Pinch the crossing point of the yarn with your thumb and middle finger. Next, yarn over again with your hook. Pull the yarn through the loop on the hook. Pull the yarn tail to tighten the loop. And just like that, you've made a slip knot. Next, you'll need to crochet 15 chain stitches. First, yarn over the hook. Pull the yarn through the loop on your crochet hook. And just like that, you've made a chain stitch. The second chain stitch, yarn over the hook first. Pull the yarn through the loop on your crochet hook. Then, the third one. The fourth one. The fifth one. Keep adjusting your pinch position as you go. The sixth one. The seventh one. The eighth one. The ninth one. The 10th one. The 11th one. The 12th one. The 13th one. The 14th one. The 15th one. 15 chain stitches are done. Count to make sure your stitch count is correct. Please count the stitches yourself. Next, we'll crochet back along the chain. Pull the loop bigger. Take the crochet hook out. First, let's check where to insert the hook when crocheting back. When crocheting backwards, just insert hook through the left side of the chain stitches. The first insertion point is right here. A second insertion point, the third insertion point. We'll insert hook through the middle of the chain stitch. Pick up the left side of the chain stitches to crochet. Let's start crocheting. Put the crochet hook back into the loop, then pull the working yarn. Adjust the loop size. The yarn's a bit loose. You can pinch the chain stitch. Then pull the end connected to the yarn ball. Tighten the yarn or reattach it on your hand. Here, we skip the first chain stitch and don't crochet it. Make a slip stitch in the second chain stitch. Insert the crochet hook through this chain stitch. Wrap your hook to the back of the working yarn. Press the hook tip down. Catch the working yarn. Pull the yarn through the stitch. Then pull the left loop through the existing loop on the crochet hook. That finishes one slip stitch. Next, crochet to single crochet. The first single crochet. The second single crochet. Then make one decrease stitch. Insert your crochet hook into the next chain stitch. Insert it through only the left side of the chain stitch. Yarn over the hook. Then pull the yarn through the stitch. Insert your crochet hook into the next chain stitch. Yarn over and pull the yarn through the stitch. Now you have 3 loops on your hook. Yarn over and pull through all 3 loops on hook. And that's how you make a decrease stitch. Next, crochet to double crochet. For the first double crochet, yarn over the hook once. Then insert the hook into the next chain stitch. Yarn over and pull the yarn through the stitch. Now you have 3 loops on the hook. Yarn over. Pull the yarn through the first 2 loops on the hook. Yarn over again. Pull the yarn through the remaining 2 loops on the hook. That completes 1 double crochet. Next, make another double crochet. Then crochet to double crochet increases. A double crochet increase means crocheting to double crochet into the same stitch. First, crochet 1 double crochet into the next stitch. Then crochet another double crochet in the same stitch. And that's how you complete one double crochet increase. Now, crochet another double crochet increase. In the next stitch, start by crocheting a double crochet. Next, crochet another double crochet in the same stitch. The second double crochet increase is finished. Crochet a double crochet in the next stitch. Then, crochet a half double crochet in the next stitch. To crochet a half double crochet, yarn over once with your hook first. Then insert the hook into the next stitch. Yarn over and pull the yarn through the stitch. You should have 3 loops on your hook now. Yarn over again. Pull the yarn through all 3 loops on the hook. And that's how you make a half double crochet. Next, make an increase stitch. An increase stitch means crocheting to single crochet into the same stitch. Start by crocheting a single crochet in the next stitch. Then make another single crochet in the same stitch. One increase stitch is done. Next, crochet to single crochet. The second one. Now, pull the loop bigger and remove the hook. Leave about a 6-inch yarn tail and cut the yarn. Pull out the yarn tail. The unicorn's tail is finished.